Greetings, peace, love, and light. Welcome in. Welcome to the channel. Today's live is going to be for the divine masculine, divine feminine messages. Don't forget, if you like my videos, make sure you give them a big fat like. Period. Slide into the reading. We have divine feminine, divine masculine messages here. Just want to get the messages for the divine feminine, divine masculine here. Now, how we going to do this divine feminine, divine masculine, what we're going to do is we're going to say the divine masculine is the logic, right? And then we're going to say divine feminine is the emotions and how we're feeling, how we're experiencing everything, right? So we're going to give messages for both these energies, right? Messages of the logic, messages of the emotions, and how, you know, everything is playing out, how it feels to us, how things are starting to feel around us, how they feel, period. Emotions, welcome in. Spirit connect with the divine masculine messages. Thank you. Yeah, so it's a definite Two of Swords I see right here for the divine masculine power. Yeah, Ace of Swords. Yeah, upside down. Divine masculine. I feel like logic is forcing you to be truthful. I feel like just logically, just periodly speaking, when it comes to divine masculine messages here, logic is like forcing you to speak the truth, be truthful, be honest. Okay, with this Ace of Swords, Two of Swords, Five of fucking Wands, Two of Cups. There's love interest, also love just period around you. There's a conflict though with the love, with the situation. Forced transformation. Logically speaking, you needed the transformation though. Logically speaking, right? There's a death card here with the Ace of Swords, Two of Swords. So it's like after the transition, logically speaking, after the transformation, it's happened to us, collective. What do? Divine masculine energy, right? What do? There's a choice here. Two of Swords is like having a stalemate, not being able to move forward. Page of Pentacles, I feel like get inspired, get enthusiastic. Page of Pentacles. Get inspired, get active. Is what I'm hearing. But yeah. I think it's saying like get inspired. The conflict was between the Two of Cups energies. Some of us could see the happiness, could see the silver lining here in certain situations with these relationships. Knight of Cups coming in upside down. Creative expression. You couldn't express yourself creatively around this person. You felt stifled. They stifled your energy. They blocked your energy. So logically speaking, Spirit was telling you, like, look, we got to transform. We got to evolve. We got to get better. We got to shake this off of us. This isn't us. Page of Pentacles. There was the energy that's needed, the enthusiasm. Divine masculine. Damn, the Lovers again with the Ten of Swords. So this is definitely over. Clarifying the Lovers and the Two of Cups. Damn, Four of Cups. So there's an offer here. I feel like some of us don't take the offer. Some of us are stuck. It could be. And then some of us are really ready to take action. Really know exactly where they want to go to take action. King of Swords. It's very clear where they want to go. Grand Rising Goddess. Yeah. Four of Cups, clarifying the Two of Cups. And the Three of Pentacles, clarifying the Lovers. I feel like they want to work with you at this time. Divine Masculine is saying the energy here is they want to work with you here. It wants to be some sort of assistance with this Three of Pentacles. What does it mean, the Three of Pentacles? Queen, I'm telling you, because somebody knows exactly what they want. They're going to Queen of Swords and the King of Swords is here, showing up. We got the Lovers here and the Two of Cups. I'm trying to tell you, somebody really is willing to do the work and come together for this union. But see, there's a situation with the past Divine Masculine energies that you had to fix. And if you didn't leave this person and y'all still together, y'all fixing this conflict within this relationship. And then there's some of y'all that walked away from this relationship. So it's going to hit different. But this energy speaks of two people wanting to, work something out here in the end, find some sort of resolve. Two people that know exactly what they want. Four of Cups. That's the offer. I feel like this person is finally ready to offer that now. Maybe wasn't able to offer that in the past. Maybe it just wasn't in the cards, right? It just wasn't in the cards. Yeah, this is Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Right here. It's a recording, so I don't know where all these comments coming from. Let's see. Knight of Wands. I feel like get inspired. You know what I'm saying? Like get creative. Just period. Knight of Wands. Clarifying the Knight of Wands by the Nine of Wands. This is restriction. This is burdens. Some of y'all need to put up proper burdens or boundaries in certain relationships. I said burdens. Boundaries. You need proper boundaries in certain relationships. Like you go on shit with no boundaries and then you wonder why you go through this shit. Okay, this is about us. Divine Masculine wants us to learn this lesson. This is about logic. Divine Masculine energy is a logical energy. So when Divine Masculine is here giving us a message, it's about how we take our emotions out of this shit and use our logic. You feel me? So this ain't got nothing to do with our emotions. Divine Masculine message here is just logically speaking. We know we done been through something, so logically speaking, then that means that we have a duty to ourselves, logically speaking, right? To learn from it. It would not be intelligent to keep making the same decisions, right? Over and over. So the transformation here with Divine Masculine is asking that you make a choice to a Swords to find truth, because there you'll find peace. There you'll find rest. You ain't got to keep toiling and toiling and toiling for it. You'll have what you want, whether it be a relationship, whether it be in the Page of Pentacles, your earthly sustenance. You see what I'm saying? Okay. The stars, just trust yourself, trust your intuition. Messages of advice for the Divine Masculine here. Divine Masculine energy wants us to be reminded to be patient with ourselves. We are Earth Angels, the Emperor too, out here, very masculine energies. I'm just feeling this. Period. Okay? I feel like we have a duty to ourselves to be in our highest version of ourselves. Some of us, this is like discipline, this is like routine, this is like structure, like you could really be trusted and counted on type of energies for us. People really trusting in us and believing in us because of our heart space and just being genuine people, genuine folks. Clarifying the Emperor. Clarifying the Emperor. Everything is fine. The Empress. Okay, everything is fine. The Emperor was clarified by the fucking Empress, y'all. I can't make this shit up. When I tell you everything, once you start to get everything in balance when it comes to your logicalness to what you and how it applies to your fucking life, you have to be logical in your life. I don't give a fuck if these situation scenarios I brought up in the reading don't apply, because this is speaking to you about logic and how you need to apply it in your life. You know what I'm saying? So never mind the analogies or whatever. This is just how you apply logic to your life and how you not using your logic to your advantage can bring conflict in your life. You feel what I'm saying? That's what this reading is about. So divine masculine message is here is letting us know that. Okay? And so once you kind of get that shit in order and balance, right, properly, then you can have the balance, right, in both areas of the with the Empress and the Emperor, right? Both feminine, both masculine energies, right? They start to be there and show up as present, balancing each other out, right? The Earth Angel, you, here within, right? Both of these energies start to work together now. The emotional with the logical side of us, yes? And so that's what they're discussing for this reading, right? That's what's coming out. You know, finding logic, like how I can better apply this shit to my life and not make the same mistakes over and over. This isn't right for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm well educated enough to know better. You know what I'm saying? Like I know enough. Like there's no, so I must, right, get my shit together. Just period. Okay. Clarifying the Temperance with the Queen of Wands. Some of you guys, your Earth Angel. Your Earth Angel, Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is coming in and clarify the Earth Angel. What? You need more confidence. You just need more confidence. You're not confident because you ain't been doing a role for that long. That's why. That's why you're not confident. You think that you're just supposed to wake up one day and just all of a sudden, boom, you just know how to. No, you're becoming a new fucking person. So it takes time to cultivate that. It's your garden. You know what I'm saying? But be confident and be unwavering when it comes to what you deserve. The world. I ain't gonna fucking say it again. You don't learn them lessons. Be unwavering. See, you get to talk like that with certain type of authority because you've been through certain things, Earth Angel with the world. You done did this shit time and time again. These motherfucking nothing is new under the sun. None of it. So you doing this shit time, lifetimes over. You know what I'm saying? So you understand it very well. The relationship. So we just breaking it down with a divine masculine message here. You know what I'm saying? It's basically speaking about, you know what I'm saying, your logicalness and how it translates to you, to how the world see you, all of that shit. Because, I mean, shit, 5 of Cups. A lot of the times people might have walked away from that ass just thinking like, well, shit, she don't or he don't get it, right? You know, and it kind of left you feeling like unloved and unappreciated with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's another part of why clarifying the star card here, why you're unable to trust your intuition. You know what I'm saying? Because you do harbor those emotional parts of you and trusting your intuition. You know, you do harbor that and that shit that people told you about yourself, even though knowing deep down inside it wasn't true. So that's what I'm saying. Like, logically speaking, you gotta logically move forward. Like, hey, you know, up the ante on the confidence, the courage, the stamina, the will, the desire. Like, break through your fucking shell. You know what I'm saying? What's holding you back? Six of Wands. Some of you guys, as soon as you do that, there's going to be a lot of recognition And there could be a lot of recognition around you right now at this time. Just people just noticing, paying a lot of attention to you because you're being more what logical. Divine masculine messages today. You're being more logical, so people like really take to this energy. You know, people really take into this energy. They really like this about you. Yeah, you got a new beginning, a fool. I feel like divine masculine messages, though being logical, I feel like the logical thing would be to find a new beginning, just be the new version and the highest version of who you've evolved into. Because I feel like we as a collective on some divine masculine energy, like logically speaking, we all done evolved. Like period. You just ain't had no choice. Like evolve or die. Like just period. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we had to do. So, and with that, it brings in recognition. It brings in a lot of energies that want to kind of fuck with us. Because now it's like we're on the right path. In the past, they didn't want to. But now it's like, oh, it's like that Mike Jones song. Back then, they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all up on me. You know what I'm saying? It's that. Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah. It's that Mike Jones. Mike Jones. Mm-hmm. Back then, didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all up on me. You feel me? Like, that's the energy. Truly, in the collective. Because you done got more logical. And it's kind of just hit different. Okay? Those of us who ain't hitting for, it's just due to a lack of work in the logical department. Just get more logical. Less emotional, more logical. More masculine energy is needed. Okay? Just period. And you can refute this shit. That's what I got to say. 3 of Cups, I'm telling you. Friendship, celebrations, why? Because back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot, they all on me. Now you hot, now people want to prove that. The High Priestess, they see who you are, you've evolved into. Somebody who not only trusts their intuition with the star card, but who's deeply rooted in that faith, in that understanding, in that divine relationship that they have with the soul. Through being logical, truly. Yeah, divine masculine. This is a collective pre-recording. Please don't spam. All right, so this is us and the High Priestess. The High Priestess is about us grabbing, logically speaking, like the intuitive nature of us, the mystical side of us, the part of us that just has a deep inner knowing, you know what I'm saying? And letting it like guide us and be our true vessel, you know what I'm saying? That's a no. I'm not. This is a collective. I don't know why nobody asking questions or doing anything because this is a collective. This is a divine masculine. Read. It's a pre-recording. Let me help y'all out. Just maybe if I do this, maybe y'all get it. Maybe if I show you better than tell you, maybe you'll get it, right? Okay, so this is us High Priestess, right? Getting our shit together, you feels me? getting our shit together. You feel me? Like on some real shit. Like, yeah. The new beginning is beautiful. It's nice, logically speaking, for real. Because see now at this point, we done faced the things we needed to face. Nine of Swords. We are in the completion phase. King of Wands. Okay. Moving out of depression, sadness, ego, everything that don't serve you. Just being like the best logical person you know how to be. Period. Like not playing no fucking games. Period. Out here like really investing in yourself, in your spirit, in your soul's evolution. Like for real, for real. That's why I think other people want a part of that. They want to be a part of the celebration, like the come up, because they want to come up too. They want to know what it feels like to be intelligent, to be logical, less emotional, because they out here fucking emotional as shit, right? Losing their fucking shit because they so emotional. Can't never receive nothing because they too much in their emotions instead of being logical. Like, damn, this is helping me, logically speaking. Damn, this is for me, logically speaking. But they can't do that. They can't get into that vibe because they too much into their emotions. So they seeing you like, damn, look at this energy being so fucking logical. Like, I want a part of that. Like, I want to know what that feels like. You see what I'm saying? On some real shit. And it really brings out the best qualities of you because I feel like now it's like you're very focused. Now, before you could have been like real indecisive. I don't really know. I'm not sure. All the questions that you was asking yourself, it was like, I don't know. I'm not sure. Now it's like it's focused, it's driven, like you got a passion. You actually know where the fuck you going. Or at least have some fucking idea plan, sort of, logically speaking, right? And so this hit different for us because, see, now we in the High Priestess energy, Queen of Cups. Why? Because we done healed a part of us. We done healed out a part of us. In the Queen of Cups, it talks about healing. Once you can start to heal pieces and parts of you truly, things get better for you. And when we talk about logic, that's healing the brain, healing the mind. We done healed the mind. Divine masculine energy, right? We gonna heal the divine masculine energy within us, the logical part, right? This shit hitting different. The Hermit, this is hitting different for us. Trusting that I can go within, and in my stillness is where I'm about to receive like all of what I need right now, and going within to myself, looking within myself, logically within myself. Okay. Let's see. I like those divine masculine messages. Let me see. I want to do divine feminine messages now. So this gonna be hit. It's gonna hit different because like we was on the divine masculine messages, and it was all about needing to be logical, needing to be move in a more intelligent way, in a less emotional state. So this was like inviting in more strategy, more just to be completely accurate and less inaccurate. Because I feel like sometimes when you invite in the emotional aspect before being logical, it just causes problems because you're not able to see fully a situation because you're too much into the emotions of it and how it makes you feel. Which, yeah, that's wonderful. We can deal with how it makes us feel, just not right before we express logic in dealing with life, right? And this is what we're learning, right? So it hits different, you know? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Divine feminine messages. Thank you, Spirit, Holy Spirit, for connecting me to the messages today. Divine Holy Spirit. Yeah, so the divine feminine messages, these are going to be the messages about how we feeling, how the outside world could be feeling, how everything, right? And so just sometimes I'm going to use an analogy. Sometimes I'm going to give an example, like a relationship or like a this or like a that. But it doesn't have to specifically be that for you. Just use it as what the analogy helps you understand to help it represent in your life. You feel me? That's how this goes, okay? Divine feminine energies are the emotional energies. So divine feminine talks about how we feel. How did it make me feel? But how did I feel? That's divine feminine. And then divine masculine is more like the logic within us. Like, no, well, logically speaking, we probably shouldn't have smacked him over the head with a frying pan, right? Like, we probably would have just ran out without doing that, right? Logically speaking. But the more emotional response was probably, what? Slap him in the head with that frying pan. You feel me? Now, that's just an analogy. That doesn't actually happen in real life. I hope it doesn't, right? I hope it doesn't, right? So, you get me? You get me? You feel me, man? Divine feminine. Don't be emotional. What else are you going to be? You don't know how to be anything else. I know. Divine feminine. Thank you, divine feminine. Divine feminine is in Hierophant. Divine feminine is trying to do something differently than you've ever done. What's that word? Changing. It's like you're challenging tradition. You're challenging the way things have always fucking been. Divine feminine, which with the emotions, you're saying, okay, well, we could be emotional because that's all I'm gonna ever be. That's like, I'm emotions. Like, I'm supposed to be that. I'm the mother. I'm the divine source of it all, right? Like, I am the one, the creator, that's divine feminine. She got logic, but she's just more passionate. She got logic, but she's just more passionate. Okay, so we got up the Hierophant, 8 of Wands, and then the 6 of Wands. So right here, the situation is basically like, okay, divine feminine, which is emotions, which is how we feel. How we feel is like, look, I get to carve out how I'm going to embrace my traditions, or what traditions of the past, or whatever the fuck it is, how I'm going to embrace the life that I want to fucking live, emotionally speaking. That's what divine feminine is saying. I get to choose. I get to do it. It's going to be me. If somebody's choosing, it's going to be me. And so with the 8 of Wands, it brings in some sort of quick news. And the 6 of Wands, this is like a happy news, some sort of good news, because it's like, at this time, divine feminine is just like on some shit like, look, you could accept me for who the fuck I am and my emotional motherfucking state. I'm evolving. But you could accept me like who the fuck I am, or you could get the fuck like type shit. Like, I ain't no funny shit, but it's like, yeah. Because I'm really trying to like do the best that I can. And like divine feminine is in the Hierophant. Like, she's this, I don't want to say she. Divine feminine, meaning emotional energy, is basically like, look, I'm changing the way things are, because we used to be so much robots in this masculine energy. They formed the world to be robots, and we are not like that. We have to feel. I have to change up the way that we have not been expressing our emotions in the way that we feel. There has been a complete fucking lack of it. A complete and utter lack of it. Look at today's world. So there's no fucking emotion. We're just like all fucking robots. Nobody feels anything. We watch stuff with no emotion. We're just clicking everything. Where's the fucking emotion? Divine feminine is saying, look, I am here. I will not be motherfucking muffled. I will not be motherfucking. You will not. I need to change this up. I need you to feel something. Is she not? Excuse me. Is divine feminine not? Okay. So it's like, yeah. Let me see. Nice. What else is coming out for the divine feminine? What else do you have to say, divine feminine? Okay, so we're in the Four of Wands. Divine feminine wants to bring in happiness in the homes of us, in the lives of many of us, okay, in the emotional department of the house, right? That would be the heart space, right? Wants to bring the happiness, the unification. Four Wands. Come on now. Because in the past Six of motherfucking Cups, we allowed logic to run shit. And it didn't do anything but destroy what we had created. And divine feminine is moving out of this depression that it caused and stifling the emotions. And putting emotion to the side, saying, you know what, I'm not going to embrace that tradition. I don't like that tradition, actually, in fact. I hate it. I'm going to create my own tradition, my own way. Three of fucking Pentacles. There's the assistance with divine masculine. Because logic said, you know, look, logic, divine masculine. Divine masculine, no, they can't survive without divine feminine. You feel me? They are a pair. Soulmates. Right? Because we got a purpose together. We know what the purpose is, the mission, right? So divine feminine, divine masculine coming together, like, hey, we got to get this right. If divine feminine is down, divine masculine is down. Like, you feel me? Like, so it has to be a balance. It has to. It just can't go on like that. It just can't. It just can't, y'all. Right? Let me see. We got the Strength out and the Star card. Look, they trying to tell us, like, look, be strong. I know the emotions are thick. The emotions are heavy. They're high. You're saying be patient with yourself. Through the courage, you'll find that your emotions and how you felt and how you wanted to express yourself, none of that shit went in vain. We was feeling you. We was understanding what you was going through. I mean, it was hard to hear you sometimes when you was screaming at us because, you know, you were so upset and, you know what I'm saying? And you just wanted things to be in balance and bring some sort of order to this, right? Through your own creative expression. I feel like divine feminine is in this energy of, you know, through truly being self, which is you know, of the highest emotion and the highest loving, you know, energy pouring back into the universe with the divine love. You know, divine feminine is in. Intuitively, we know what we need here, emotionally speaking, because when we cry out those emotions or we let out and we release and surrender it, whatever way it comes out, right? Whether it's through some sort of way of expression, right? When we let that out, we know divine feminine, right? That is what the good shit. That's the stuff what brings out the soul and it makes it like freeze it. So when I talk about the Hierophant, this is tradition of the soul, tradition how you've been used to being programmed, right? Hierophant, right? And so the programming, we're taking that programming and saying, hey, I got to reprogram you. I'm about to program it, upgrade it, whatever I got to do now, make it work for me. And that's where we are, divine feminine. You know, when it comes to us and our emotions, it's like, look, I'm going to express them. Nobody's not going to tell me I can't fucking do it how I want to do it. Nobody. Like this is truly me. And nobody not about to suppress me. Like that's really where divine feminine is. Like being so suppressed, it's like there's a burst of reckoning that comes in with the divine feminine energy, you know, of emotion. Because it's like it's been so suppressed and oppressed and tried to been pushed down and not felt that there's no way, like, yeah, That's why everything in the fucking, they was like, damn, what happened with the community? Everybody is just so feminine nowadays. Yeah, that's why. Because y'all lack the balance in the world. So now everything is showing their feminine nature. Everything. And y'all can't stand it, but it is what it is. That was because you suppressed the natural energy of the fucking universe. The divine feminine, you cannot fucking do that. And place the divine masculine over it. You cannot do that. That's an imbalance. That's law. That's science. I wouldn't lie to you. That's law. That's universal fucking law, y'all. And so when that happened, it created disruption in the universe. So now you got everything acting out and expressing that divine feminine that you tried to oppress. It made babies. It was sat down here getting oppressed, making babies. Now you see them blooming in the world, and they don't like it. But hey, it is what it is. This is what y'all create. Y'all created this. Y'all created this. So the divine masculine, logical nature of nature, right? The logical side of it is like, look, I need to fix something that I fucking fucked up. Just period. I need to fix what I have. I need to repair what I have destroyed. What I played a full, knowing part in fucking up. So that's why logic is like talking all that shit, but definitely humble when it comes to divine feminine, because it knows where it fucked up. Like, yeah, you know you done fucked up, right? Okay, what's this? Two of Swords. See, there's a choice. Divine feminine is always going to give you the choice. That's mother. So I was going to give you choice. Like, I made you. I'm not going to fucking neglect you and just give you one way. I'm going to give you a choice. Let's see if you can make a good fucking logical choice using now what you know about your emotions and that you cannot suppress them in order to get the desired outcome that you want in every situation. There needs to be a balance of emotion and logic in the situation. It must. In order to change up the traditions and the old past precedents that was set, we have to do that. We have to fucking do that. There's a choice we have to make. It can't be the same choice. If you keep making the same choice, you'll get the same fucking result. Yes? Divine feminine popping her shit this rising, ain't she? I said, hey, let her talk now. Let her talk now. Seven of Swords. This is about worry. Some of you guys stay in dreamland. You know, the thing is, divine feminine is like, look, express your emotions, get it out, please. She's saying, look, if you like dreamland, make dreamland come to you. Make it a real logical thing. This is how we're gonna fucking uphold our logical balance to it. Like, we have to nurture the emotions. We gotta stop just feeling the emotion. Okay, so now that we got down, we're gonna express feeling, and we get to feel feeling emotions and all these things, right? Beautiful energies, right? Now we get to release worry. Now we get to release whatever was holding us back. Excuse me, y'all. Let me just drink some. We get to release that, right? We get to release the worry that was around our heart space when it came to expressing it. So now we got our full positive expression of the divine feminine. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's thriving. Okay? And some of us like to stay in that dream world or that play world, or that what they call like a fairyland, like, or, you know, and the balance here now is being suggested that you bring that to your actual life. Some of us, you know, I'm not gonna fucking hold you, right? Collective, some of us just don't know how to have fun. And that's really what's missing. And I'm just going to keep it real with you. That's the divine feminine's message. It's like some of y'all just don't know how to have fun. Some of us just, we've lost that because we've been repressed in nature and having to do the everyday mundane things like just go to work and take care of the kids or tend to a home or, things like that, right? Nurture the family, like all of these things, right? So we've gotten so used to being a robot, being just like, you know, that now, it's coming that time where we are here creating something different that we want to see in the world. Nine of Pentacles, we don't want to see that anymore. The Seven of Swords brings us a disconnect to the world. You know what I'm saying? We're not able to truly connect. It shows in the world. You know what I'm saying? The Nine of Pentacles. I feel like there's a refinement to the emotions that we will express moving forward with the divine feminine energy here, because it's like basically on some real shit. It's like this Knight of Wands message is basically saying we're gonna get right or we're gonna get left. We're gonna get right or we're gonna get left. Some of us definitely got to get right, and that's just fucking for real. Knight of Wands. They're right, the Knight of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. There's a lot of hard work that some people don't want to do, and that's fucking terrible. That's terrible. They don't want to express their emotions because to express your emotions means that what? You don't get to be as masculine. That means it takes away from your masculinity to be in your divine feminine. And that is what crosses us. That's what pisses off divine feminine, because she's like, how could you fucking be from me? I created you and then you deny me. Like, you can't do that shit. Like, it's disrespectful. It's disrespectful. And I'm saying it in a joking manner of fashion, but it's true. And there you see it. You see it played out in the world. The kids can't stand the ones that birthed them. All right. Right. Sometimes they have good reason. Sometimes they don't, though. And sometimes it's because of what? The lack of balance between the parents, divine masculine, divine feminine energies within them. That's where the split went. And so it was passed down to the child with the cycles of what the mother and father couldn't complete in their lifetime. So now the child must try to complete and fix and break the cycles. Be the hierophant to break traditions and create their own traditions that serve the world in a more positive way. Through the positive expression of emotions and how we feel, and how when we logically do something, how it makes us feel. And how we should make that translate to the world. Because, see, the world needs more love. That song literally is like from the angels. That's what the world needs. The world needs more love. It don't have enough. Because everything is driven by money. Which is the logical thing. Yes, it is. That's the divine masculine way, right? However, divine feminine suffers. The emotional needs of people suffer. So there's an imbalance. You got all these people, they fucking sick and broken down inside. Why? Because the emotional needs are not being met. And then they don't do nothing but turn to whatever they could find to escape with it. Yes? So there's a need here as an entire universe here. The whole earth, right, needs this work, But again, it's difficult, because they don't want to embrace the feminine because they feel like it makes them weak. Because I have so much money, and to embrace the emotions of that makes me weak, right? So it's an archaic battle here. Okay, the divine feminine, divine masculine, the energies, right? But in the end, we do end up rising up together. Okay, divine feminine and divine masculine, just period. But we had to come together and we had to work out what the differences amongst us, and we had to keep each other posted, and we had to gain a rapport. First of all, like we had to go back. Like, damn, let's kind of do know you like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't front. Right? So there, we had to get back to the basics with each other. Then we had to heal that relationship because we were kind of stepping on some naive territory. Like, man, I don't even know what you mean. You don't know me. I birthed you. I made you. Right? So it's like a deep ass conversation. Divine masculine, divine feminine habit. Yeah. Ace of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. Look at it. Knight of Pentacles. But wait. It's going to be slow and steady. Slow and stubborn, though. Because they're healing, baby. It takes time. Because it takes a lot of work with that Eight of Pentacles. It takes a lot of hard work and dedication. Because the divine masculine, logical, money part, it stretched long. It went long and deep. And now we as a collective have a job. We have a responsibility. We owe it to the universe. Okay? To express ourselves and say, you know what? I didn't like how that made me feel when that happened. You know what I'm saying? And then still in turn use our logic moving forward. We have that duty. You know what I'm saying? To embrace both aspects of self. You know, the divine masculine, which is the logical side, and the divine feminine, which is the emotional side. You know, so we have to keep that in mind. All right. But those are the divine feminine, divine masculine messages. I hope you guys enjoy these messages. Let me know how you like them. Make sure to give this video a big fat thumbs up. Peace.